What does it mean to be Christ-like? And is that even possible? Coming up next on Pastor Bob Daily. Well, the Bible tells us to be Christ-like. And we say, yeah, we're supposed to be Christ-like, and we really don't have a clue what that means usually, do we? What does it mean to be Christ-like? Does that mean that I'm supposed to be perfect and God judges me if I'm not? That's how some people interpret it. Some people say that I'm just supposed to do the best I can and kind of wing it. Is there a balance between those two? I think so. There are two important facts here. One is that we have an object to our faith. We don't have blind faith. We know what we believe. We believe in Jesus Christ, the author and the perfecter of our faith. And people who have faith in their faith, well, some Christians try to do that, are miserably defeated all the time. But we have an object to our faith, Jesus Christ. He's the center of it. And we learn how to live our faith by looking at him. Pretty important, isn't it? So you see, it's important and it's paramount that we become Christ-like. In other words, that we look for him, look to him, and we do like he does. Christ-like. The closest we probably have ever gotten to this were remember those armbands that people used to wear? And they said, WWJD, what would Jesus do? I used to hate those, by the way. Just because sometimes the people that wore them were the worst example of a Christian. And you think, okay, what would Jesus do? Well, he'd look at his armband right now and remind himself who he is. But that is kind of the case. What would Jesus do is kind of what we do. It's what we ask. It's who we emulate. It's who we want to be like, who God tells us to be like. So how are you doing with that? How Christ-like have you become? Good question, isn't it? And I have to look at my own life and I think, okay, if I'm talking about from 1 to 100, 1, I'm doing horribly, and 100, I'm exactly Christ-like. I'm maybe a 1 or a 2. Seriously. Man, I have a long ways to go. So what's the deal then? Am I judged because I'm not Christ-like? No. It's exactly the reason that Jesus sent his Holy Spirit to live inside of me, to guide me into all truth, to remind me to be Christ-like, to show me those things that I need to know, and to give me the power and the strength to do them. And that's what being Christ-like really is all about. It's looking at Christ, the object and the perfecter of our faith. The perfecter. I like that part. And it's realizing that the Holy Spirit is the one deep inside of us that gets us there. Christ-like. God bless you. Have a great day.